Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a while since I vlogged the last time. I'm still quite, getting used to this and trying to keep up with what people want to see and so on, so it's a little bit difficult still, but I decided to talk about my supplement use. Quite a lot of people ask me what I take, when I take it, how much do I take, and so on. So I find that quite interesting to talk about. First of all, I'm not the type of person that takes a lot of supplements because I believe more in eating food, real food. But of course, when you train a lot and you get your food every third hour, you still have to take some types of supplements to boost your protein intake and to keep your muscles. Because you don't want to start burning from your muscles. That's the whole point. So, I have quite a few supplements here, as you might see. So I decided to just go through it, and hopefully you learned something. And then after that, you could always ask me questions and send me comments, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. As most of you know that follow me on Snap, I eat my breakfast together with my casein. Casein is a protein that is slower, and it's also usually a little bit more thick in its consistency. So when I put it in my oats, it becomes like thicker oatmeal. I don't like the runny type. I like it when it's thick. So I take 1 scoop of my chocolate casein. This is from Optimum Nutrition. And I mean, it's a good brand, and it's also the best tasting casein, how I like it when it's chocolate. So I put a scoop of that into my oats. It's like 1.5 deciliters usually that I eat in the morning. And that's it. And I just mix it with boiled water. Highly recommend this one. It's really good. So that's my first intake in the morning. I also, when I do my cardio in the morning, because I don't believe in eating before doing cardio, you become quite heavy. It's not fun to go out running or whatever on a full stomach. So what I do is I wake up, I take my BCA, I drink it, I might take a coffee, depends on how tired I am when I get up. BCA is like a protein synthesis. It's usually when you feel quite low on energy, this is what will pick you up. Not a pre-workout. This is completely without caffeine. This is just, well, the most important thing in this one is the leucine that you want. So I take this every morning, just a scoop of it, and I mix it with water. Extends BCA is from Cytec is a really good one. I like it. It's good tastes, and they have several tastes. So when you get tired of one, you can always go and try it another one. Kind of like, tastes like juice, but sugar-free, of course. So that's what I use. And this I actually use as well in the afternoon when I go work out at the gym. Then I have my water bottle at the gym with my BCA in it, also to get my protein synthesis up. That. Yes, my protein that I use, I have different ones. Right now, this is the one that's a talker. Everyone's talking about biotech. I like it. It's because it's lactose free, it's gluten free, and it's also aspartame free. So for me, it's mostly the lactose and gluten because I don't eat lactose that much. It happens, and gluten is just not good for you. So I try to stay away from that as well. This flavor is banana. So I'm trying to test them all to see which one I like the most. But the banana is good. The protein, I actually only take that directly after my gym session. So I just have it with me in my gym bag, and I mix it with water, and I drink it directly after. And that's the only time during the whole day that I actually take protein powder. Because I eat quite well, and I don't feel that I'm missing out on proteins because I feel the level is quite good. But directly after training, definitely, because again, don't want to burn my muscles. So I need something quickly. Before I eat, it takes maybe like half an hour, 45 minutes before I eat again. So that is important. And that one is, yeah, it's a good one. I've tried several. I mean, Optimum Nutrition's protein powder is good. They're from Cytec, they're okay. So you can try out any protein powder. Just check that they're lactose and gluten free. That's important to me anyway. Oh, I'm thirsty. Okay, glutamine. This is something that I use because it keeps a balance in the stomach, and especially during diets, because the pH, yeah, what's that called? The balance of the pH in the stomach could become quite low or high. So of course you want to keep your stomach well. This is something that a lot of people actually use, yeah, all year. I mean, it's nothing that's bad for you. It's very clean, and it doesn't taste anything. I take this like my first meal at 11, and then I take it at like 5, my meal before training, and then also at night before I go to bed. And I definitely feel the change. But this is nothing that is it's not like a necessity. You don't have to take it. It depends on how your diet looks like, how much lactose you eat, and so on. So, yeah, I would say that every person should maybe read a little bit more about it and see if it's something that you actually need for yourself. Because I mean, all this stuff is very individual. It depends on how much you train, how many times a day or a week, and how your diet looks like. So again, it's very individual. But I use this and I like that. To the vitamins, because I mean, vitamins is quite important. If you're not eating, if your diet is a very like low-cal diet, you're not getting everything that you need, and which is important, and especially for the women, because we have our cycle we have to listen to, and that's very important. You don't want the cycle to, you know, have a break or anything like that, because it's not good. I mean, a woman is supposed to be having her cycle normally, especially in my age. So I take the omega-3, of course, because the amount of fish I eat is not enough to get my omega-3s and a little bit of the 6. So I, of course, have to take these capsules. On diet, I take quite a lot. I think I'm up on like 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, like 8 or 10 or something a day. But that's because I'm eating very, very, very low calorie diet. So I need to enhance with this, which I do. But now when I'm off, well, I'm semi-off season, but I still try to get the fish oil. I take 2 in the morning and definitely 2 at night. And then, yeah, I feel my way through a little bit. Just check that they have the omega-3 amount that you need. This is 3,000 milligrams. That's quite good. It's that's counted on 3 capsules. So check that you don't buy these really tiny ones that you're just taking 1 and you're not actually getting anything from it. So that's also something that you'll have to read at the back of the package, of course. And of course, ask me. I can answer the questions. I can check it out for you. That's not a problem. These are a must, especially for the women. The C vitamin, I take that as a booster because I'm almost never sick. And on the diets that I go on, it's quite important to boost your immune system because you're not getting everything you need and you're going on really low. So the C vitamin and the ALA, which is an antioxidant, is so important. That's what keeps me from not getting sick. So I always take these. I take 1 in the morning of the C vitamin and 2 of the ALA together. And then I also take 1 of the C vitamins at night and 2 of the ALA at night as well, as a booster. And that I do actually all year, I would say, whether I'm on or off. Doesn't really make a difference for me. It's always good with a booster. Together with that, I take the H&B, and this is also something that I would recommend people to check up on because it's not a must. It depends on how much you're building, what type of training you do, if you do a lot of running and so on. I'm not really sure if this is needed. Then probably more that you would stick to the BCA, for example. So the H&B is more like also not taking too much from your muscles. You need to feed your muscles all the time because if you don't, then nothing will happen. You have to keep that part that's the most important part for me because even though you're not training maybe every day, you have to skip a day, you still have to see to it that you're not starting to eat from your own muscles, and that's very important to me. This is my favorite. These I take 2 of before I go to bed. Now this is a special brand. This is actually a Swedish brand, but I know that Cytec has these as well. It's magnesium and zinc and vitamin B6. Those 3 together as a complement is like a natural, what can you call it? It makes your muscles like relax, and it actually gets you into a better sleep. So these are the night tablets. You're supposed to take 2 before you go to bed, like approximately 30 minutes before. And I recommend everyone to take these, whether you train or not train, because I mean, you use your muscles every single day. You're always up, you're walking, you're getting somewhere, and I mean, you're awake. So this is something that I always recommend people to take, and also you guys. So definitely get the ZMA. I mean, there's different names on these, but the Cytex ones are ZMB, I think they're called. And they look kind of like, yeah, they look like they're in this kind of a jar, but it's a different name. So I would get those if I were you. Take 2 before you go to bed, 30 minutes before. If you take them just directly before, it doesn't really make a difference. It's not like you feel like you're getting tired. It's more that when you are in your sleep, your body is relaxed and you sleep better and deeper. At least that's how I feel when I take these. So those are the vitamins that I'm taking right now. I would like to show you the arginine. Arginine for me is something I take mostly because it's fun. When I take arginine, I get an extreme pump. And I only take arginine when I decide that I'm going to like work out my upper body. I cannot really take arginine when I work out legs because I get too much pump in my legs, which means that it's really difficult for me to actually train my legs because they're so pumped, it's just not comfortable. But when I do train like biceps, chest, I get like a pump that's so fun, and you know, you see some vessels and you get like really pumped up about that. So that's why I use these, and it's very seldom, it's not at all usual that I take them, just sometimes when I feel like it. So that's just a plus and it's for fun. A lot of people ask me about like pre-workouts. For me, pre-workouts are not the ultimate solution to a good workout, actually. I try not to take a lot of pre-workouts because there's a lot of caffeine in it, and it's actually synthetic caffeine, which means that it's of course gonna sit in your body a longer time. Caffeine is not that good for your nervous system, so you should try and stay low on that. But of course, sometimes when you have like, you know, you have to have a killer workout, maybe you've been working all day, you're feeling it a little bit low, definitely that I take a pre-workout then. I'm not gonna say anything about that. So, the pre-workout that I'm using right now is called Kill It. And these pre-workouts are so funny because they always have like these weirdest names. I had one that was actually called like Fucked Up. That is kind of weird. But, I mean, they just want to like boost their brand, so I get it. But this is a really good pre-workout, I like it. It takes like, I take it maybe like 15 minutes before I go to the gym. And when I'm at the gym, I feel like the pump, the adrenaline, I get like kick out of that. And so my workout goes really well. My 45 minutes at the gym are like, and then it's over. And I'm pumped and I'm sweating and yeah, it's fun. But again, I only take it when I feel like I'm low and that the workout is not going to be as effective if I don't get it into my body. This is not something that you should take every day. And if you do take it every day for 30 days, you're actually supposed to have like 4 to 8 weeks of not taking it, which is extremely important to follow. There's a reason they write this kind of stuff at the back of these jars. Because again, it's not good with too much caffeine in your body. And I mean, except the caffeine that's in this, you're probably drinking coffee sometimes and so on. Maybe taking caffeine tablets. So you have to really, really think about what you're putting into your body. Too much of anything is never good. So I take that sometimes. There are so many different kinds. Guys from the US, you know that you guys have so much more than we have here. So you just find the one that you like and stick to that one for a while, but then have a break from it because it's not good to use too much of that. You also don't want to get used to it because you don't want to feel that you're going to the gym, you're not taking it and it's boring, because I mean the gym should be fun whether you're taking your pre-workout or not. Not always fun, but you should still feel like the kick out of going to the gym without something like that in your body. That's how I feel about it anyway. So that's very short about what I take. Maybe that wasn't as short as I thought, but anyhow, I'm trying to just show you a little bit of how my structured life